park ranger law enforcement, and I'm also a maintenance supervisor here at the park. I've been here since November of 2022. My role as a maintenance supervisor is to encourage and supervise our maintenance crew as they go through and do necessary repairs throughout the park, and all of our daily tasks such as like cleaning bathrooms, cleaning the showers, and ensuring that everything is usable and safe for the public. My other role here is as law enforcement, so make sure that everyone here is safe, make sure that there's nothing going on and that everyone's having a good time. So ever since I can remember, I always wanted to be a park ranger. I love being here. I love my job. I come to work every day just excited to be a part of it all. First Landing State Park is my favorite park in the state. I have gone to many of them for different trainings, and I think we have the most unique and beautiful park in the state. I'm not biased or anything. So I actually met one of the park managers at Falls Cape State Park when I was little, and as soon as I met her, I said, I want to be her when I grow up. When I work together with a huge team. As far as law enforcement goes, we're normally on patrol one at a time. There is another woman who works here at the park with me that is also a law enforcement ranger. And then we have a direct assistant manager who is also in law enforcement. So the three of us here handle our law enforcement responsibilities, but on a shift there's only one of us at a time. So of course I suggest that anyone who is passionate should be a park ranger. What makes it work is having a bunch of different people from different backgrounds with different ways of thinking to come together to make one solid dream come true. The great thing about being a park ranger is there's lots of different kinds of park rangers. If you want to be a park ranger, you don't necessarily have to be on the maintenance side or the law enforcement side. You can be an interpretive ranger. We have administrative rangers that work in the office as well. I think law enforcement's not for everybody. If you were born with that duty in mind and you feel called to it, then I absolutely suggest it. But no one has to do law enforcement to become a park ranger specifically. Interpretive rangers. So what they do is they do all of like the educational stuff, go to the schools, do field trips, do all kinds of programs for the park. They're the best ones, of course, to speak about what exactly they do. But they're the ones, reaching out, showing kids the turtles and all that fun stuff, leading hikes. Our administrative rangers, they're going to be working back in the office, doing stuff like working on computers. They put the smart people back there, All of our hardworking maintenance rangers who do anything from plumbing, electricity, carpentry. They're kind of a jack of all trades kind of ranger. And then we have our part-time rangers too, who do stuff like our contact rangers who handle all the fees at the booth, the rangers that work our front desks and greet everybody all day long, people who work in our camp store in the summertime. It's a big operation and it takes all different kinds of skills to make that happen. We have a wonderful ranger here named Tanya Whisker, and she is our volunteer coordinator. So volunteering is always helpful, coming out to the park and working with Tanya to see what different volunteer opportunities there are. I think one of the biggest things people can do is just come out to the park and have fun. That's what makes my job worth it, is people being out here and enjoying all the resources that we have to offer.
I'm Mark Bomer. This is Sawyer Bomer. We're residents of Chesapeake. Today we're out
mostly fishing the main river.
We're at Northwest River Park to do trout fishing. During the winter we come to Northwest River Park. The state has a great process of stocking this location. This is the furthest southeast in the state that they stock. The urban trout fishing program?
Yes.
Yeah, so they stock down here, and so we come out to do trout fishing in the winter at this location.
We first came out to this park after a camping trip with our local Boy Scout group, coming to this park during trout stocking season. So we tried trout fishing when our first time there, and we were hooked immediately from the influx of fish.
But we go to this park, the Locks, the Dismal Park. We go to different parks. The parks are nice. They're well maintained. Everything is in good condition. You can go out and throw a kayak in the water. We do a lot of fishing. We do some kayaking, some trail hiking, but I gotta compliment the city for keeping the parks in good condition and accessible for our people to get away from the noise, the city life, and just get out and throw a line in the water. So I would say most people don't know, but the city does little fishing clinics and little outdoor clinics. Like there's a fly fishing clinic coming up through the city. And they've done other fishing clinics, even archery clinics.
Yeah.
So there's little things like if you're interested in doing it, it's not that hard to do it. Fishing isn't that hard. There's plenty of YouTube videos.
It's a great way to get food too.
So when you have a state throwing fish in the lake and you're just like, well, what do I do? Just, throw a line in the water.
My name is Sadina Miller, and I'm a park ranger technician here at Northwest River Park. So basically I do almost everything a park ranger does without all the law enforcement stuff. Just honestly seeing everyone get into the outdoors, the families here going on walks and fishing and everything, that's my favorite part, just looking out the window and seeing all the fishers out here. I think when I was like 6 years old, my dad would just put on like Animal Planet to distract me, and so I've always liked everything outdoors. I started camping like around 2 years ago, and then I started hiking, and then I started kayaking, and all those things put together, and I'm also really interested in animals, and so yeah, everything put together. Bunch of nature walks, like a bunch of nature hikes. We have owl prowls, and so we go out late at night and someone gives you a tour. Basically the first part is he teaches you about owls, especially owls you'll see around here, and then we go on like a mile walk and listen. We'll play owl noises and you'll get to listen and see all the owls around here. We have different kayaking tours during the summer. We have kids summer camps. We have a bunch of stuff. I think the city parks are more like community based. The state parks, they're also community based, but like you don't get that same local feel. You don't get that same personal connection with each one of the rangers and everybody who works in the store and the office. I honestly prefer city parks over state parks. I've been to a ton of state parks, but you just don't get the same experience as local parks. If you're afraid to do it anyways. It's not hurting anyone. It's not going to hurt you. Some people may think I'm going to be judged if I go out there. If I start hiking, I'm not going to know what to do. Look up resources. Just, do it.